Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning, Sir Rota.
Okay, your papers here. Okay, so before we proceed to our new lesson for this morning, let us have first a short review about the topic that we had last meeting by playing the Masa Chase game. So, do you have any idea how to play Masa Chase game? Anyone? Anyone? Do you have any idea how to play that game? Yes, Michael.
This game is a game that we need to find way of.
So you need to find way to get out of it. Okay, you have an idea about it. Thank you so much, Michael. What about you, Mosqueda?
We need to avoid the monster and go to the finish line.
Okay, you need to avoid the monster while going to the finish line. Actually, this is the, thank you so much, Mosqueda. Okay, actually, this is the procedure on how to play that kind of game. So, what are the procedures? So, you need to find the correct type of feelings based on the given category. That, as fast as you can, and don't let the monster hunt you right before you choose the correct answer. Okay, so you have an idea about it to set up. Then, the students will use their individual mouse to navigate and control the screen in choosing the answer. So as you observe, I will provide you an individual mouse so that you can control it by yourself. Okay, the screen in front. So, let's try this one. Okay, the first category is moist feeling. So using your mouse, you will control and choose your answer. So you are the red character. Just simply use it and choose. And you have to avoid the monster, okay? So, okay. And go to the right picture that tells about the category. As simple as that. So, do you have any clarification about the game?
Yes.
Do you have any clarification? What are clarification? Okay?
Yes, it's okay.
I guess it's okay for you. Thank you so much, Ms. Keda. So, again, do you still have any question or clarification about the game? Okay, by the way, as addition, the moment that you get the correct answer, you will receive a simple prize coming away. And that prize will be used later during your hands-on activity. Okay? Do not forget that one. Okay? So, are you all ready?
Yes!
Okay, very good. Now, any volunteer? Any volunteer to play the game? Yes, Araj. Okay, let's start. Let's resume the game. Go. The category is meat and poultry. Go. Oops. Oops. Okay. So very good, Raj. Okay, can you please tell something about the picture?
The meat is considered as meat and poultry and can be used as a filling.
Okay, very good, Raj. Very good because the meat and poultry, the picture that shown in the screen, can be used as a fillings, in a certain sandwich. Very good, Raj. And with that, you will receive a prize from me. Get one. Okay, thank you so much. Now, any volunteer? Any volunteer? Yes, Ms. Keda. Okay, let's resume the game. Okay. The category is purpose of spread. Oops. Oh! Okay, don't worry. You still have the time. Another one, go. Yes, very good. You're correct. Let's give her a round of applause. Mosqueda, tell something about it. Do you believe that these spread will really give a flavor?
Yes, because adding a flavor makes your sandwich makes delicious and good.
Okay, by adding the flavor, the spread can really give an additional good taste, an acceptable taste, and can really make your sandwich delicious. Very good, Mosqueda. A round of applause. Okay, another volunteer. Another volunteer. Anyone? Same person? Okay, by the way, choose one, Mosqueda. Okay, very good. Another volunteer? Yes, Pia, let's resume the game. Okay, go. The category is types of spread. Go. Okay. On. Okay, last chance. Oh, okay. You don't have to be worried. We will resume the game. Yes, Pia. The category is moist filling. Go. Oops. Okay, sige, sige. Okay, okay. Very good. Oh. Okay, Tia. Can you please tell me, moist filling? Do you believe that the picture shows a moist filling?
Yes, because butter can melt and this is steam.
Okay, it's milk can be melt and can be used for fillings because of its texture. Okay, thank you so much, Pia. Another one, another volunteer. Anyone? Okay, can you get your prize here, Pia? Okay, another volunteer. I guess last one. Last one. Yes, Michael. Okay. The category is types of spread. Go, Michael. Oh. Oh. Okay. Michael, you have still have a chance? Go. Okay, very good. Michael, very good. Okay, now, Michael, can you please describe the picture? Okay, this is a type of spread. Okay, you said butter. Because
butter can we can put some butter in a tasty bread to make it delicious, and it's also it also add flavors and it's not salt.
okay, so what can you say about the other picture? It looks like
Gravy of
very good.
yes.
Can you gravy cakes? You can use the gravy as a spread, of course, no, because it's used as a sauce to enhance the flavor of certain meat. Thank you so much, Michael. So I guess thank you so much. Please get your prize. Thank you, Michael. Now, I guess you really learned a lot from the topic that we had last meeting. Now, let's proceed to another game. You still want to play a game? Yes! Of course, so we're to be able to be energized, no, and motivated enough to listen and participate to this session. Okay, so let's play another game. Okay, so this is how we play the game Machi-Machi. So, for the procedure of this activity, first, the students need to look for the pair of the pictures in the set of cards. So, as you observe, there are a lot of pairs of cards in the screen. So, all you have to do is to choose the pairs on its sets. Okay, the second one, the students will use their assigned mouse in choosing so your cards, your selected cards. So again, you use your individual mouse. Then, the students need to observe. You need to observe the pictures behind the card. Because later on, you will answer the guide question. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes!
Is it clear to all of you? Of course, so again, the moment that you will choose the correct cards, set of cards, definitely you will receive another prize coming from me, and you will open it and use it during our hands-on activity. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes!
Okay, let's play the game. Okay, so any volunteer? Okay, so any volunteer? Nice try, Felicity. Another one? Yes, Repana? Oh, very good. Congratulations, Repana. Okay. Any volunteer decide? Yes, Fajardo. Nice try, Fajardo. You decide? Any volunteer? Yes, Jessica. Okay, nice try, Jessica. At that side, yes, Michael. Okay, congratulations. Another one. On the side, yes, Mosqueda. Okay, nice try. What about you, Tia? Nice try, Tia. On the side. Anyone? Yes, Felicity. Okay, congratulations. Okay, of course. The last one, yes, Raj. Okay. Congratulations. Okay, so now let's try to answer the following guide questions. Okay? So a while ago I told you to observe the pictures. Okay, now let's try to answer the following guide questions. So for the guide question, first, after observing these sandwiches, what can you say about the way how it prepared? So as you observe, there's a lot of sandwiches that being shown in the part. So how the following sandwich is being prepared? Anyone? Yes, Fajardo? They really look presentable, no? So another idea, thank you so much, Fajardo. Another idea, yes, Michael? It looks mouth-watering. They look mouth-watering. Another one, yes, Iskeda.
They use variety of fillings and making
Okay,
sandwiches.
thank you so much. They use varieties of fillings that makes the sandwiches more delicious, looks delicious. Another one. Do you think it's look appetizing?
Yes!
Yes or no? Why? Anyone? Iya.
Because it garnish well and serve it.
Okay, it was garnished very well and served in a nice way. Okay, another one, another idea. Yes, Felicity.
Because the colors go very well and it is served very
It's served very clean, and the color combination,
it goes well together.
it really jives to one another and it goes together. Okay, thank you so much. Very nice idea. Last one. Another one, yes, Raj.
I guess it has something to do with the shape as the pictures use variety of
Okay, it has a variety of shapes, no, that really makes it more attractive. Now, for the third one, for the third question, do you know the techniques in making sandwich that must apply in this set of pictures? Please justify your answer. Anyone? What do you think are the techniques being done, no, in the preparation of those sandwiches that we have seen? Yes, Mosqueda.
The type of techniques used is molding.
Has something to do with the molding because
Molding is forming a sandwich into desired shape.
so it's something to do with forming the sandwich into the shapes that you really want it to be. Okay, so very good. So let's answer the fourth question. Do you consider the quality of ingredients in making the sandwich? Yes or no, and why? Yes. Do you believe in that?
Yes.
Do you consider?
Yes.
Oh, why? Anyone? Yes, Arabana.
Because the quality of ingredients will affect overall the food. Overall the quality of the food.
Okay, very good. Because the quality of ingredients really affects the total quality of the sandwich itself. If you really use not fresh vegetables, definitely what kind of nutritional value that you can have. No, that the taste of that sandwich, of course, not good. So we need to consider the quality of the ingredients in order for us to produce quality output or quality product. Okay? Now, for the last for the fifth question, what about the right practices? No? What about the right practices which ensure the safety of the sandwich while preparing? Do we need to consider it? Yes. So the safety practices?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Who said yes? Raise your hand. Of course. Then, why? Everyone? Let's justify your answer. Yes. Raj.
We need to ensure the safety practices for the safety of our consumers.
Okay, for the safety of our consumer, in what way? Raj.
It has to be free from germs.
It has something to do with
The bacteria.
the bacteria. We need to assure that
That it's free from germs.
it's free from germs while doing it and while preparing it. Okay? So, another idea. Last one, yes, please.
It has to do with the proper PPE.
Okay, PPE. Yes, you have to use or you have to wear proper PPE in the preparation of different sandwiches. Okay, very good. Now, my last question is, do you have any idea about our topic this day? Anyone? Based on the preview that we had, based on the question that I'm asking today, do you have any idea about the topic for today? Anyone? Yes, Pia? It's about preparing sandwich. What kind of how do we prepare the sandwich? Yes?
It was all about the attractiveness of
Attractiveness in preparing the sandwich or the creative way or the creative sandwich preparation. Ayan, that is our topic for today. But before we proceed to our topic, let us unlock, Let us unlock some difficult questions, or should I say, difficult words that you may encounter during our session for today. So please jot down all the important things that I will explain to you. These are some unfamiliar words or the portion. So when we talk about portion, the definition of it is a part of a whole. Okay, the synonymous word for it is piece or section. Okay, then the antonyms, of course, total, all parts. Okay, of course, in Tagalog, para mas maintindihan natin, when we talk about portion, ito ay bahagi. Bahagi ng isang kabuuan. Okay? Now, for the second one, we have what we call the term salvi. Okay? When we talk about the term salvi, the definition is something to do with the web and so. Okay, now, the synonymous word for this is mushy or pwede rin sodden. Okay? The antonym is dry and dehydrated. Okay. Sa Tagalog, maaaring masa. Okay, now, for the proportion, the third and last, we have corresponding in size, degree or intensity, having the same or constant ratio, corresponding sides of the similar triangle are proportional. The synonymous word for it is equal or symmetrical. Balance, balance. Okay, antonyms, imbalance, uneven. Sa Tagalog, kasuka. Okay, you get it?
Yes.
Okay, so, now, let us have this picture. Let us have an analysis of the following pictures. Or check you need to check this one. Check the following pictures. Okay, so let's try to answer the following processing question. Now, for the first one, describe the pictures. What can you say about it? Anyone? Yes, Yuni? They look not presentable or unpresentable. Very good. Another one. Yes. It's very unusual, unappetizing. Another one, last one. Thank you so much, Francesca. What about you? Tosqueda?
It doesn't have a proper plating.
It doesn't have proper plating. Very good. Now, for the question number 2, what are the suggestions to improve it? If you're the one who will prepare or fix that kind of output, what are the suggestions that you can share or give to improve that? Anyone? Yes, Michael?
Put right amount of spread to avoid solid.
Okay, so you have to put some spread,
Right amount of
spread to avoid sadness. Very good. Another one. Yes, Raj?
The combination of the ingredients should complement each other.
Okay, it should be the ingredients should be complement to one another. Okay. Yes, Michael, any additional? Thank you so much, Raj.
It should be proportionate.
Okay, it should be proportionate. Now, always remember, no, in the preparation of sandwich, one thing that we need to consider is it should be look appetizing. No? Or yung physical ng ano is very encouraging to taste. Okay? So, by the way, thank you so much for your responses. Okay, so now, for you to ensure the success of the preparation of sandwich, for you to know, no? You have to know. Should I say, you have to know the proper techniques which I will demonstrate to you right now. Okay? So kindly jot down all the important things that you will see on that screen. So please pay attention on that screen because I will demonstrate the actual techniques, no, in the preparation of sandwiches. So, we need to prepare for the preliminary activities, such as wearing the proper PPE, like the apron, mask, then the hairnet. Okay, so we need to sanitize our area by applying or spraying an alcohol, wipe it with a clean towel, and of course we need to wash our hands. Okay, so I have here in water, available water, and we need to wash our hands for about 20 seconds. Okay, so after 20 seconds you need to wet make your hands dry by a clean towel. You need to, of course, wear gloves. So again, we need to prepare such preliminary activities such as wearing the PPE like apron, hairnet, gloves, and face mask. Then we need to prepare our tools and equipment as well as the utensils that we will use for this activity. Then the ingredients. Now, let's start the demonstration of the different techniques in the preparation of sandwich. First, we have what we call the piping. So when we talk about piping, it is trimming the edges of the loaf bread. So we will use the white chopping board for the dairy products. And this is how we trim the edges of the bread using the bread knife. So, like this. Then we will set aside. We will do the same thing to the next bread. Okay, so we have to clean our area regularly and place it in a proper waste disposal. So there you have it. This is the trimming edge piping, or the way how we trim the edges of the loaf bread. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to have the second, which is the portioning or dividing sandwiches into a serving sizes. So in this case, maybe we will now put some fillings using our tongue. Yes. Then we will put spread using a spoon. We have to spread it evenly on the whole part of the loaf. Then we can also put some vegetables to make it more delicious and healthy. Then we going to put this one. So it is mentioned there that when you talk about portioning, you have to divide the sandwich into a serving size. So we can divide this one and cut it diagonally using the bread knife. Yeah. So this technique is what we call the portioning. Then the third one, we have what we call the layering. So when we talk about layering, this is placing in layers over or under another bread. So it usually applies in the preparation of the clubhouse. So maybe this one, we will put it over this sandwich. But we can also put some spread between this loaf or this part then we will put here. So this is an example of a clubhouse. You can put some toothpick to hold its shapes. Yeah. This is an example of the techniques in layering. Now the last one, we have what we call the molding. So when we talk about molding, forming sandwich into a desired shapes. So here, maybe we can cut this one in a smaller one so that we can form into a desirable shape that we want. Let's say example, we can have this into a triangular way or triangular shapes. So in this way, we form a triangle, a small triangle sandwich that we can use as maybe an appetizer, snacks. A finger pika-pika. Okay, so you can put toothpicks, So again, this is layering, this one is layering. Then, yan. So, again, we have the techniques in making sandwich, the piping, the portioning, the layering, and the molding. Okay, is it clear to all of you?
Yes!
Okay, for the meantime, I will set aside these materials. Okay. Okay, so get ready with our activity for this afternoon. Okay, now let's talk about some creative No, created tips on how to prepare and present the sandwich. So class, kindly get your pen, your notebooks, and I prepare instructional video about it. Okay, so kindly watch the video and jot down some important things, some important ideas that you can get from the instructional video. Okay, so let's start. Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Dominic C. Rota, and today I will discuss some tips on how to creatively prepare and present a sandwich. But for the meantime, kindly differentiate these sets of pictures. Okay, later, let's find the answer. Now, here are some tips on presenting sandwich. First, start with a great bread. Choose the bread appropriate to the sandwich you're making. If you will apply moist filling, the drier and denser the bread should be. Second, always remember that spread really matters. Sandwich spreads add flavor but also perform the essential task of lending moisture and sometimes creaminess to sandwiches. Third, avoid sogginess. Spread the mayo, butter, or cream cheese all the way to the edges of each slice of the bread to create a seal against wet sandwich fillings. As we check these two pictures, it shows sogginess on the left picture because the spread used is pouring down on the body parts of the sandwich as compared to the picture on the right side. Fourth, choose to-go toppings. Substitute traditional ingredients for fresh change. You may try roasted peppers, salted onions, or carrots for the crunch, instead of traditional lettuce and tomatoes. Fifth, avoid sandwich from falling apart. Layer it well if you have a thin slices of bread. Don't overload them with ingredients. 6. Keep it simple. Do not overstuff your sandwich with too many ingredients or sauces. 7. Choose the plate wisely. Serve warm sandwiches on hot plates and cold sandwiches on chilled plates. This is to sustain its appropriate temperature. In presenting a sandwich attractively, it is important to portion the sandwiches and its ingredients. Portion control is necessary to proportionate the weight, scoop, and slice of food items like ham and roasted beef. Other ingredients can be portion controlled by slicing the meat thinly and correctly. You will need a good meat slicer and a scale to weigh your meat. Sandwiches should be attractively served on the plates for individual serving or in a platers for multiple serving. The plate or platers can be decorated with suitable ingredients to enhance the overall presentation. Attractive presentation makes a garnish tray more appealing, so you should learn the techniques for creating a balanced, colorful, and appetizing buffet arrangement. Garnishes that complement sandwiches, such as a variety of olives, peppers, and pickles, add colors and textures to the tray. Arranging a bed of greens offers a festive and inviting cold tray presentation for any kind of event. Spread leaf lettuce on a tray. Decorate the tray edges with the top curly part of the leaves. The base of the leaves point toward the center of the tray. This creates a decorative bed for the sandwiches and garnishes. Spear the center of each sandwiches with a long toothpick if the sandwiches are layered, such as clubhouse sandwiches or slices of submarine sandwiches. The pick keeps the sandwich together on the tray and makes them neater for guests to select, so the sandwich won't fall apart when someone picks it up. Arrange the sandwiches like the filling with the contents exposed to make sandwich selection more obvious. Sandwich quarters should be arranged with cut edge of the sandwich pointing up at the viewer. Arrange finger sandwiches in a spiral or setting up the sandwiches in a row in the tray, with a row of garnishes between each row of sandwiches. Place vegetarian sandwiches on a separate tray from the sandwich made with meat products. Handle food picks carefully. Remove food picks before giving a sandwiches to children or impaired adults. Plate pinwheel sandwiches in a circular design on a platter with a pinwheel filling facing upward to show off the colors of the ingredients.
Okay, now, based on the video that you have watched, may I know your takeaway or the things that you get from the video? Anyone? What are the things or the important things that you get from the video, that you understand from the video, especially in the preparation of sandwich? Anyone? Yes, Raj?
We should use appropriate combination of ingredients.
Okay, very good. We need to use appropriate combination of ingredients. Another one, what about the preparation itself? Yes, Felicity. Thank you so much, Raj.
Everything should be proportioned.
Everything should be proportioned. Especially the size, the way how we arrange the ingredients, the fillings, the arrangement of the specific sandwich in a plate. Another one, last one. Thank you so much, Felicity. Yes, Ms. Kela.
Keep it simple.
You have to work it or present it in a simplest way. No? Okay, very good. Actually, class, in creating sandwich, no, creatively. So we need to consider or we need to give focus on the following. First, you have to apply the safety procedures or the safety practices since we are now, for the fact we are in the pandemic, right? So we want to secure ourselves from the viruses the moment that we prepare the sandwich. Second, during the preparation, we need to apply the principle of design. Are you familiar with the principle of design? This is the things that you learn from what subject?
Art.
Arts, specifically in math. Okay, so we have to apply, the principle of designs. So, wherein it helps, to work together. To work together, some creative visual, appealing and functional design that really makes sense to the consumer. If you will apply the principle of design, definitely you will come up with a good and very appealing presentation. Okay, which can get or which make your customer or the one who will consume the sandwich attractively. Okay, so the last one, of course, with appropriate combination, like Raj said a while ago. Right combination, appropriate combination of the ingredients. We have to make it sure that each ingredient should complement its taste to one another. Okay, do you still have any question about the lesson for this morning? None. Okay, so are you ready for our activity?
Yes!
Okay, so, very good, no? Talagang you have no question. Now, class, kindly get the brown envelope in your box. That brown envelope contains the performance task sheet which guided you on the specific task that you need to accomplish today. Okay, let me discuss to you your task today.
Okay, let's do this. Performance task sheet number 1. Okay, title, preparing and presenting my own sandwich. For the performance objective, at your own pace, produce and present a healthy and delicious sandwich following the techniques and tips discussed in the lesson. Okay, this is the learning competencies is prepare a variety of sandwiches with the code PLEHECK 9-12-SW 3BG11 Cookery 9. Okay, supplies materials, of course, bread, loaf, spread, meats, and vegetables. So the learner, listen to me, this is very important. The learner will use available ingredients in the kitchen pantry prepared by the teacher. So a while ago, I will show you where is the kitchen pantry. Okay, for the equipment, bread knife, kitchen knife, chopping board, scooper or spoon, plates. Of course, for the glass, no? Your goal here is to prepare and present sandwiches. Your role is supposed to be, for example, you are the chef, no, in this activity. Then the audience, of course, the customers, maybe your classmates, your teachers. The situation, the chef will prepare a delicious, healthy, and well-presented sandwich. Okay, for the performance task or product, preparing and presenting sandwiches following the standard procedure that I have mentioned a while ago, that I have discussed a while ago, and using the standard tools. Okay, criteria, of course, I prepared the rubrics for this activity, and you can see it on the second page of your performance task sheet. Okay, for the steps, preliminary activities, of course, the students will wash their hands. This is very important. Now, you have to wash their hands in the designated washing area of the school following the floor markings to ensure social distancing. After washing, they will go back to their designated area. The students will get and wear the PPE in their individual toolbox. So, you have there the individual toolbox. So, you can have all the materials for this activity in your toolbox. Okay? So, next, the students will get ready for the challenge of the teachers in getting the available ingredients in the kitchen pantry. Okay, let's go back to the procedure number 4. The students will get the tools and utensils needed from the toolbox and arrange it properly on their working area. So this is going to be your working area. Okay, so please observe social distancing. You are not allowed to borrow any materials from your classmates. Okay, so but of course, you have in number 3, please check. No, the students will sanitize their working area using the provided materials in their safety kit. So I provided already, no, the safety material, safety kit. You have to sanitize your area before you start. Always remember this one, no, and of course, you have to wear proper PPE as stated in step number 2. Okay? So, in the preparation of sandwich, the following should be observed. Following the floor markings, we have the different floor markings. Okay? So you have to follow the floor markings. The first for students. You're the first 4 students, then you're the batch 1, and this is the batch 2. Okay? They will get the ingredients needed using their own tongue. So, as you check your toolbox, you have your own tongue there. Okay? To get the necessary ingredients in the kitchen pantry. Then, I'm giving you 15 seconds, but since I love you all, I will make it 30 seconds. No? In 30 seconds, you need to get all the materials needed in the kitchen pantry. Right? So, the first batch will return to the designated area. The second batch will do the same procedure. Then, number 3, take note, all fresh ingredients that you can see, no, in the kitchen pantry they are all washed, no? They were washed first before placing the kitchen pantry. There is an available plastic bag. As you will check in your tool bag, there is available plastic bag provided to the students for their waste disposal during the activity and to be placed at the garbage after the class. For the fifth, use appropriate color of chopping board in cutting food items. So if you will check your tool bag, there are three. The white for the daily, the brown is for the, I guess, vegetable, right? And for the yellow is for the meat, or for the cooked meat. Okay? So, next, last, number 6, for about 5 minutes, and it is giving you 5 minutes to perform the task. For about 5 minutes, the students may start the activity in preparing and presenting their own sandwich, following the tips and techniques discussed in the lesson. As you remember, during our activities in maze game and machi-machi, diba, I give you a reward or prize. Okay, can you open it now? Those are what? What's that? Those are additional ingredients that you can found in our pantry. Okay, so you can use that in your activity. Okay, so presenting the sandwich, the students will present their output individually. So later on, after the 5 minutes, you will present it and you will have to explain it to us. Now, let me just share with you the kitchen pantry. Okay, class? So, class, look at here. I have a surprise to all of you. So, ayan, I prepare a kitchen pantry. Yan. So, as you check this one, you will get per batch for about 30 seconds all the materials needed, ingredients needed for your activity. So, as you check, we have veggies, we have spread, we have cheese, spread again the meats, and the varieties of bread. So remember, class, please get only the ingredients that you will use for this activity. You're about to prepare at least 1 to 2 servings. Okay? 1 to 2 servings. So, do you still have any question about it? No. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Okay, can you please do the preliminary activities? You have to wear your PPE, sanitize your area. Okay. Sanitize your area. Right after sanitizing your area, you have to prepare all the materials or the materials that are about to use in this activity. Okay. Okay, sanitize your area. Keep your mouth. Keep your mouth. Okay. Keep your hairnet. Okay, ready? So, kindly prepare your tools, your new tools. Okay, so let me just remind you about the rubrics for this activity. So,
the criteria are the following. We have overall appeal. We have spread, how you apply the spread in your sandwich. Creativity of the product is very important for us. Communication skills, because after the preparation and during your presentation of output, you need to explain your output and share it to us. Okay? Then taste. No, we will taste your output. Then proper usage of tools and equipment. So while you're doing the activity, I will roam around to check if you're really using the tools and equipment or the tools and utensils in a proper way. Okay? Then last one, work habits. If you're telling you, okay, so before we start the activity, let's wash our hands, or let's wash our hands, in the washing area. Okay? Let's follow the floor markings. Okay, now that you are finished washing your hands and wearing your gloves, now we will now proceed to the exciting part of this activity, wherein you're about to get your, let's highlight the term, needed ingredients. Only the needed ingredients in our pantry for this activity. Okay? Again, you only have 30 seconds to get it in our kitchen pantry. And please, first batch, go to our kitchen pantry, observe the floor markings, observe the social distancing, and your 30 seconds start now.
one of you. Your work, your output are all amazing. Congratulations. Now let's proceed to the presentation of your output. In this segment, we will grade. I will giving you a grade when it comes to the communication skills. So a while ago, I already tasted some of your sandwiches. So let's now proceed with the communication skills. Okay? So let's start with Raj.
I tried to make my sandwich looks appetizing and attractive by inputting a good color combination and thinking of what ingredients that will complement the taste to each other.
Okay, so what techniques you apply in the preparation of the sandwich?
I used the technique of layering my sandwich.
Okay, so thank you so much, Raj. So later I will add all your score and I will give it to you before we end this class. Okay? What about you, Mosqueda?
This brand, I use layering. I use the techniques by layering and piping. Then I use the ingredients ham, cheese, hot dog, and pipino, cucumber.
Pipino or cucumber. So we are so much familiar about these vegetables, that is a pipino or cucumber. So thank you so much, Mosqueda. Next, Beltran, Michael.
These sandwiches, I prepare this sandwich by trimming the edges of the
Yes.
pasty bun. And for this one, I combine the ketchup and the ordinary Lady's Choice mayonnaise. And
For the spread.
yes, and the final look po, I put some garnishes to more attractive
A
and
bit more appealing and attractive. Thank you so much. Next, let's proceed with Erica. Wow. Okay.
So while making the sandwich, I'm layering and piping the techniques that I use. So the tips that I can share to all of you is that we need to start with bread and then spread. So I put this lettuce for our health.
Okay, so thank you so much, Erica. Next, Beltran Sophia.
I prefer making a sandwich
Mini sandwich, okay?
by portioning, by layering them,
Okay.
and by dividing it equally and make it simple.
It's very simple, that's very nice. Okay? Beltran, thank you so much. Now, let's proceed with Mendoza. Mendoza, hello.
I just did a simple sandwich, and the technique that I use is for
Portioning.
I just mixed the mayonnaise and a onion and the maling
Okay, the maling.
and the
Okay, actually, I saw you a while ago that you really make a kind of spread wherein you use the available mayonnaise here plus you add some onions. So she created her own spread a while ago. So congratulations, Francesca. Then next, Yumi.
This very appetizing sandwich.
Okay.
This have three layers of bread with cheese, with 2 slices of meat, and tomatoes and lettuce.
Okay, so I would like to congratulate you with this kind of plating, ha? Congratulations, Yumi. And last but not the least, Felicity. Okay.
Knowing that everyone doesn't like vegetables, I did put the meat
she make it sure that the fillings that she used is visible, so to the eye of the person who will take or consume the sandwich. Okay, so congratulations to all of you. So you will now, yes, okay. So you will now place your output in our table. Later, you can take it home, no? So that your parents can taste it. Okay, so let's proceed to batch number 1. Please follow the floor marking. Okay, next. 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 Okay. Batch 2. Okay. Please observe social distancing. Okay, now. So, okay, now let's move on with let's wrap up the activity. So, directions, write your takeaway or the things that you have learned for today's discussion. Use the sticky notes in the Jamboard and post it in the tree of knowledge. Now, kindly get your tablets. Okay, so kindly connect your tablets with our internet connections. I will send you the link for this one in our GC. Okay, please access the link and try to add notes. No, please insert this image and write anything that you have learned for this lesson today. Then, sample. Just not forget to write your name. Example, I learned that color combination in presenting sandwich is important because it can give a good appearance to the consumer. Then say, again, please do not forget to write your name. Then post it. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, we will now start. I'm just giving you at least 5 minutes to accomplish this one, and I will ask somebody to share their answer. Do it now. I guess you are all finished. Now, let's have a short sharing. Anyone who would like to share your answer? Or response? Yes, Michael. What are the things that you have learned for this day's discussion?
I've learned that garnishing is important in making a sandwich to more look attractive and not watery. And I also learned that making a sandwich must avoid being soggy.
Okay, Sabines. Okay, thank you so much. Another one. Yes, Ratana.
I learned that we need to put a proper amount of chilies that is appropriate to the size of the bread when making the sandwich to make it look appealing and presentable.
Para at the same time, hindi siya magmukhang overstuff. Thank you. Yes, anyone? Feli.
I see that the color is very important because it affects the presentation and palatability of the food itself. Also, the flavors should match one another, so it's also worthy to eat.
Okay, thank you so much. So congratulations, my dear students. Now, we will now proceed to the last part, which is the evaluation. Okay, kindly proceed to our group chat. I will send you the link for your quiz today. Kindly answer it, I guess, 5 minutes is enough. Okay? So, here's the link. Okay, kindly access now the link. Do not forget to write your name. Okay, congratulations, because based on the result of your quiz, all of you got the correct answer. Very good. Okay, you can now shut down your laptops. For your assignments, I will just simply send the assignment in our G class. Okay, in our Google Classroom. Okay, kindly turn off your tablets and put it inside your box. The moment that you left the classroom, please bring the output that we have prepared for this morning. Okay? So, goodbye class.